From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your afternoon update.
Hello everyone. Well, let's talk about the super blue moon. This is an exciting event because this is a rare occurrence. Now we're taking two phenomena from the moon and combining them together. You may have heard about a super moon and you may have heard about a blue moon. Well, we're taking the two and we're going to put them together for tonight. So what is it? Well, first of all, let's talk about a supermoon. A supermoon is when the orbit of the moon is closest to the Earth, making it appear larger and brighter. And then a blue moon is kind of a rare occurrence as well because typically, a full moon happens every 29.5 days. So for us to see it twice in a month is fairly rare as well. So we're going to be looking at the second full moon of the month today, right, tonight. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that people ask, oh, it's a blue moon. Will the moon be blue? No, it's not going to be a blue moon literally. It's just kind of the name that it's been given. Now, again, being closer to the Earth as a supermoon, it appears 14% larger and 30% brighter than all other full moons. Now, the next super blue moon, when we combine the two together, will not occur until January of 2037. But here's another interesting fact. There will be another super blue moon 2 months later in March of 2037. Now keep in mind, super blue moons occur approximately every 9 years, give or take. So for us to see one almost back to back like that, just a few months apart, kind of interesting fact as well. So go out there and check it out if you can. In fact, let's take a look at the visibility because of course that's the thing we got to look at least for the coast. So around the time that we have moon rise, there actually may be some low clouds and fog around Eureka, Fortuna, maybe not as much for Crescent City. So it might be impeded a little bit by some of the clouds. And on top of that, we may be dealing with some smoky skies in some of the areas inland as well. So hopefully many of us will be able to have clear skies long enough to be able to check it out. So if you have a chance, be sure to check it out on out. All right, so here's the deal. Highs will be near normal for the next few days with a big cool down by Friday for the inland areas and not to mention for Trinity County. Showers and thunderstorms for Friday and Saturday. We'll see that on Futurecast here in just a bit. But let's talk about the smoke here. So as we take it about noon today, all right, then we take it about 5. See how the smoke is beginning to kind of pick up in intensity a little bit, especially in the inland areas and not to mention out towards the western portions of Trinity County. Now that will continue to spread southward tonight. And then as we go into tomorrow morning, we're seeing it kind of dissipate a little bit here. And then Thursday afternoon looks like more in the way of some haze out there. So a bit of a break by Thursday afternoon. So here's your forecast for the rest of the day. Inland, hazy, smoky throughout the afternoon. And I think the coast will be looking at mainly, we'll call it partly cloudy skies, temperatures in the mid-60s. Now for Trinity County, there will be some haze and smoke eventually this afternoon and evening with temperatures in the mid to upper 80s for your daytime highs. Now, not much going on over the Pacific Ocean right now. You can see these clouds off to our north. That's what I've got my eyes on because this is what's going to help produce the cooler temperatures. And on top of that, the chance for rain. So let's talk about those temperatures first. There's that cooler air and a piece of energy breaks off from the main upper level flow. And we see temperatures drop significantly for the inland areas and even for parts of the coast a little bit. That cooler air moves on out, but we still have cooler air kind of sitting up to our north, preventing this heat from building in. So it will be warmer going into next week, but it still should stay below normal. So we take a look at our chances for rain, and of course, nothing today, but tomorrow we have some activity developing off in western Siskiyou County. You may recall yesterday, this was expected to kind of move through even parts of Del Norte and Humboldt counties, especially tomorrow morning. Now the latest forecast model is taking that out. But it's Friday where things get a lot more interesting. Here's Friday at noon. You see the activity, especially in Trinity County and eastward. And then through the day on Friday into the evening, we see those showers and thunderstorms move in. And then that could also make its way out along the coast as well. Now we're going to take you into Saturday, and Saturday is going to be pretty much a repeat. More showers, more thunderstorms for the inland areas, the higher elevations, and maybe even along the coast as well. Then this particular forecast model dries it out on Sunday. However, the European forecast model keeps a chance in there Sunday and possibly even Monday. But for now, I'm keeping it dry because there's been a lot of inconsistency in that solution. But for the end of next week, it looks fairly dry. Now, here's something that needs to be mentioned. In fact, this was just issued by the National Weather Service because of the potential for heavy rainfall with these thunderstorms that we'll see on Friday and quite possibly even Saturday. The National Weather Service has issued a flash flood watch for Friday. Now, this is mainly for the river complex burn scar area. Now, there will be periods of heavy rainfall. This could lead to localized flooding in northern Trinity County along Highway 299, and there could be mudslides and debris flows as a result, and especially where the river complex burn scar area is. So something to keep in mind as we go into Friday and see those heavy downpours, what those thunderstorms kind of produce. All right. Let's take a look at your wave heights here. And you can see they actually increase a little bit here as we go into Thursday morning, but Thursday afternoon kind of dropping again, and they're not so bad along the immediate coast. And when we look at our marine forecast, we do have those winds from the north at 15 to 25 knots. Now, later this afternoon, around 12:58, we've got your high tide at 6.5 feet. And then later this evening, 6:04 this evening, we're looking at 1.8 feet. And you can see that small correct advisory here. All right, so let's take a look at our forecast for today. Haze and smoke eventually this afternoon, I think, for many of us. And we're already seeing that smoke, especially kind of sunk down into a lot of those inland valleys. But temperatures are going to be in the mid to upper 60s here for the immediate coast. Your 7-day outlook, I've taken the chance for rain out on Thursday, but we do have Friday, Saturday, showers and thunderstorms, and a chance for some of those showers making their way along the coast as well. So it looks like at this point, the first half of your Labor Day weekend could be looking at some wet weather. Otherwise, we're looking at drier conditions by Sunday, Monday, and for Eureka, there's that chance for showers Friday, Saturday, drying out by the second half of your Labor Day weekend.